She is an inspiration for millions of women and men around the world. She's Angela Merkel, the first female chancellor of Europe and one of the premier architects of the European Union, named by Forbes as one of the most powerful women in the world. Our next guest says her call for Euro responsibility and austerity is one of her greatest achievements. Ivan Eland is with the Independent Institute and a frequent contributor to this program. Ivan, thank you for coming on to talk about Merkel. We've been discussing what she has done on this program since it is launched. How key has she been, basically, in keeping Europe out of a further disaster because of its financial system?
Well, I think she has contributed to that, and her austerity pleas to the, or demands to the other countries who have been just irresponsible. The German people don't want to pay for it, and she's a mouthpiece for the Germans, saying, you know, we're tired of Greece, Portugal, Ireland, you know, the rest of the countries just being really irresponsible. However, I think that said, Merkel hasn't been perfect. I mean, she has sort of mediated bailouts to these other countries, but they could have been more severe had she not demanded, you know, austerity for aid.
Yeah, and there is some question as to whether the austerity plan is sort of the correct one. Do you think the Germans are getting tired of sort of, you know, carrying Europe on their shoulders right now?
Yeah, I think they are. But I mean, you know, they have to do their own austerity and their own reforms as well. And I think some people in Germany are saying, you know, we can't expect these other countries to do it when we have some reforms that we ought to make ourselves. And in fact, Merkel has instituted, you know, the minimum wage and rent controls and things like this that are further regulating the German economy. And she's supposed to be a conservative in their system. So you wonder if she couldn't have done more to reverse some of that.
She has sort of put her money where her mouth is, certainly on the issue of Ukraine and Russia. Germany is Russia's largest trading partner, and at least publicly it appears she's holding the line on demanding sanctions.
Well, she is, but the question is, what are sanctions really going to get? I mean, Putin has done what he's done, and I'm not sure that the sanctions I think they're just going to make everybody worse off, the Germans, the Russians, the Ukrainians, everybody. So it's kind of everybody shooting each other in the head. So sanctions, I guess, you know, countries think they have to do something to show they're doing something when Putin does something like this, like annex Crimea or monkey around in Ukraine. So,
but these actually hurt Germany. I want to go back to something you said about her being seen as a conservative. She has given, for example, higher education. She has made that free now to most Germans. Has she been pulled a little bit to the left, and does that account for what right now is overwhelming popularity?
Yes, and I also think she's also increased pension benefits as well. So she has not been what you would call a conservative in the United States or other countries. She has definitely done some very liberal things.
Ivan Eland, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good talking with you.